you know? He likes to make money. He likes his revolution too, but he likes to make money. And like he says in the movie, when he rejoins the band, they were £500,000 in debt. So he had to put them to work very hard. That's why, if you notice, they do Bonds, the residency. They don't do a US tour, which costs, you know, a lot of money. They just go to a city and they just take over the city, and then they go to Tokyo and Paris and London, you know. So that way they can be in one city making bucks and, you know, paying that debt, basically. So Bernie, his idea was work, 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 work. That's it, you know. That's his mentality, you know.
Yeah. Joe said when they went for the Who, that the Who was like handing down the torch for rock and roll, and he said they dropped it.
So,
I was surprised there was no mention of Joe and Mick working together on the second Big Audio Dynamite album.
well, I mean, basically we don't go on after the first BAD album, which is around the time when Cut the Crap comes out. That's where the documentary ends. That's another documentary. That would be the Big Audio Dynamite documentary. But I don't think Mick will let me do that one.
Why do you say that?
Well, I don't think Mick is a fan of my work, you know. I don't think he likes this documentary very much. If we see this documentary today, it's thanks to Mick's mom, apparently. She saw this documentary last Christmas and told Mick, why hasn't this been released yet? This is the best documentary ever about you guys, because it tells the truth. These other documentaries been lying about you. That's what I heard. I wasn't there. But Rudy heard something similar, so kind of, apparently that's the truth. So, you know, I'm in debt with Mick's mom. Thank you.
With the kind of outgoing theme of like the implosion was inevitable, do you think if Bernie hadn't pushed them to tour so much and maybe gave him a little like year off break, would they have lasted a little longer?
Sure, but I mean, you know, artists out there, they have this thing that they have to keep producing, or they think that the public will forget about them, you know, so they have to keep producing and producing. And I guess it's inevitable, you know. I mean, Bernie had to come back because Joe wanted him to come back or he was leaving the band. That's why Mick was like, all right, well, let's have Bernie back then, you know. It was inevitable. I mean, you know, things, you know, they finish. That's what happened, basically.
Do you guys have any stories either about, on either the producer Sandy Pearlman or even better, Guy Stevens, who was a notable drunk who I think they hired because he would probably fall asleep during production. They could end up producing their record themselves.
I don't have any more insight about Guy Stevens' work. You know, I have the same information you have.
Okay.
You know, apparently he was a great producer, crazy guy, but you know, great to work with. You know, a lot of fun apparently. I mean, the Clash loved individuals, crazy people. You know, Joe said that. You know, we're for the crazy, you know, people, the individuals, not the, you know, not the 9-to-5 people. They were into individuals, into crazy motherfuckers, and Guy was one of them. You know, basically. I don't think Sandy Pearlman was a crazy motherfucker,
no.
but he did a good job.